Okay, good. I was a little concerned it didn't say continue game, so okay, we're good. Oh, that's right. I was trying to figure out whether to go for this guy. I think I'm trying to avoid killing everybody this time, so... Right, having a little bit of a refresh on this. I see, good. Now why don't you hand over that stone? Unless you'd rather try using it on me instead. Damn you, I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime? The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offences Act. Or, you hand it over and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if you were arrested. Threatening him. Fine. You can have the stone. Ooh, that actually worked. Okay. Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. Oh, right. Would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? Oh, yeah, by the way, give us all your info. If you help us out, we'll give you all the information we've gotten after we solve the case. What do you say? Oh my god. It's like, we'll give you all your info too, but once it's all over. In that case, will you tell me about all the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries? I believe they are the key to the secret hidden within the Record of Fates. Sure, why not? I'll learn about them as I collect the curse stones. Yay, is this character we're negotiating instead of just insta-killing everyone. Get to play 2 completely different styles. Thanks to you, we learned a lot from him. I wonder, the mysteries and Wright are all public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bearers and the source of the curse here hidden. I was hoping he'd at least give us a clue about how to beat these curses. Sorry, still fighting a cold, so might have to pause every once in a while. Oh, I see. Then we should be more aggressive next time. Really make them spit it out. And by we, I mean you. I'm guessing he wants to save this curse. He wouldn't have told us anything no matter what we asked. But now we know where he hangs out. We can always send someone for him if need be. Right, got it. Oh god, fucking lips. I was surprised to hear that there are actually 9 of the 7 mysteries, though. Yeah, that's 2 extra curse bearers we have to find. We've confiscated 2, so there's 6 more, and they could be anywhere in this town. We have to find them fast, or they might start using the curses. No, I think we're already too late. I didn't tell you this, but there were some soul dregs in Namigaki's curse stone. Yeesh. Really? And then he already killed someone with it? It's not much, so it probably wasn't a curse bearer. Shit, no. Great, got a random, innocent. That's worse. Well, we know who did it. We can make arrangements to take him into custody. We'll have Paranormal Affairs pick him up tomorrow. For now, we continue our search. Alright, on to the next place. We just have to cross them off the list one by one. Oh, but, boss? Good to know we can use the Minor Offences Act to arrest people with the curse stones. But why didn't we do that with Namigaki? If we could do that, there'd be no need for Paranormal Affairs. What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest? Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Let's see. Oh, we can't do that one yet? Okay. So we've gone really far with him. I don't know if I'm ready to take on the super depressing, dead kid one, so let's go here. Eko Sakazaki searches for the rite of resurrection, hoping to revive her friend who jumped to her death. To get the information she needs, she meets with her classmate Mio Kurosuzu. Wow, sorry, I'm doing it again. Kurosuzu in their classroom at midnight to attempt using the spirit board. Okay. Oh man, I was this close to finishing that whole storyline last time. What was that? 5 minutes. It took me 5 minutes. I could have at least finished off a storyline last stream. Oh well, that's fine. That should be everything. Oh my gosh, she's even got the like star in her hair. She's really into it. Okay, let's start. Ready for this, Yakko? I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. High school student. Alright, let's start. This is this Roman makeshift Ouija board. This is the spirit board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll both put a finger on the 10 yen coin that's on the board. Like this? Just like that. Relax your finger as much as you can. Now for the chant. Repeat what I say, okay? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. Scepter of the Spirit Board. Oh, I wasn't really paying enough attention. Spectre of the Spirit Board, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please come this way. Ah! Okay. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Oh, please visit us. Oops, my bad. Spectre of the Spirit Board, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Okay. Please tell us if you were there. Whoa, it really moved. Looks like we succeeded in the summoning. We can ask questions now. Oh boy. Right, questions. Start with a question you know the answer to and see the response. Then when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you ask what you really want to know. Okay, I'll start with something simple. Is it really you? What is this place? What's this girl's name? What is my name? Let's try that one. I think it showed know the answer to this. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what is my name? Huh? What's the matter? How strange. No? It told me no. Oh, I bet it means it doesn't know. Oh, okay. Maybe the Spectre of the Spirit Board, but it doesn't know everything. Is the spirit really the real deal? It's fine. I feel like it's giving me attitude. Okay, how about what's this place then? A Spectre of the Spirit Board. Where are we? Hi. Okay, it's gonna spell it high school. Good. Okay. High school, that's right. The answers don't seem to be very precise. He wouldn't know any. Yeah, he's not gonna know our names. A Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you truly the Spectre of the Spirit Board? No? Then how? Not quite. The Spectre of the Spirit Board is just a temporary name we call them when using the board. We're actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place, or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happened to be nearby just felt like answering. They don't really think of themselves as the Spectre of the Spirit Board. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Feels like some of the mystique has disappeared. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to turn on Yes, I think I have a thing in the chat for this game. Give me a second. Oh, no, I was thinking of something else. That's fine. Do you mind if I still call you the Spectre of the Spirit Board? Okay, cool. Thanks. It's always good to remember to say please and thank you. Fine, what's the name of the girl across from me? Oh, so it's somebody that knows her then. Yeah. That's right. But that's not fair, it knows your name, Mia. It even used that weird character you used to spell your name. How flattering. I bet even the teachers get it wrong all the time. I guess these paranormal beings just tend to take a liking to you. Huh. I don't know how I should feel about that. She seems super into it, really. I'll ask it again. What is my name? Yeah, why would it suddenly know that? I don't have any other options though, so... It didn't even hesitate this time. Alright, it's time to try asking serious questions. Where's Mia? Okay, let's be goofy first. What is the name of the boy Mia has a crush on? Hey, are you going to ask it that kind of question? Doesn't everyone ask this kind of stuff with spirit boards? Besides, I'm curious. No, let's not do this. It said no. Guess that must mean you don't have to crush on anyone. Or it just doesn't know. Yeah, that's it. No is correct. Let's move on. Ah, or maybe... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, do you mean the boy isn't in our class? Wow. Hey, stop that. Don't make me exercise you. If that's the case, then... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, is it a teacher at our school? Oh no. Okay, good. Yeah, no good, huh? Phew. Yeah, go cut it out already. Made the effort to sneak in at night. We shouldn't waste time with these questions. That's a good point. Okay, here I go. I'll be serious now. Yes, please. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shirashi in our class, who died by committing suicide by jumping 1 week ago, really commit suicide? Oh. So it really wasn't. I'm not surprised. I never believed it from the start. Now the important part. A Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shirashi die in an accident? Okay. Said yes. So it was an accident, not suicide. So accident, not... Doesn't necessarily mean murder, but sure. Michio. Then did she slip and fall from that apartment building? No. She didn't. What do you mean? Michio didn't die falling from the apartment building? Somebody pushed her then. I wouldn't call that an accident. No way. If that were true, then why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of the apartment building? It was an accident, but not a fall? Oh, okay. The Spectre of the Spirit Board, what happened to Michio on that day? It's gonna be a lot to ask it to spell out. Seems like it doesn't know the details. Straight up, where's the right? Then how about a Spectre of the Spirit Board? We want to use the Rite of Resurrection to bring Michio back to life. Do you know where the Rite of Resurrection is? I wonder. What the? What is this? Stop, I'm scared, Mio. calm down. You can't let go. Oh my god. Is her whole thing to get people to do one of these boards? Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. You've acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Fool's Possession. You can use it to kill those who hear the sound produced by the Curse Echo for more than 30 seconds. The effect will be negated if you are seen in that time. Oh, if you were seen? Okay. Use the Curse button to produce the sound. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Damn. Curse bearer? Being so strongly desires the right. Kill him. That got so loud. Oh my god. Two things to remember. The information they gained from the spirit board suggests that Michiyo's death was not a suicide. When they continue to press spirit board for the location of the Red Resurrection, a curse echo signal appears. Oh, I thought it was gonna keep playing stuff, but I guess we look around now. Did you hear about Michiyo in Class C? Yeah, she seemed like the stereotypical honor student in her first year, but she stopped showing up to class, and her grades started dropping after her third semester. So she offed herself because her grades were bad? What do you mean no for what? Just thinking about practice tests makes me want to die too. All anyone cares about is test scores and grades. Jesus. This music's too upbeat for that conversation. Did you know? I heard Michiyo's mom remarried last year. I say her new stepdad is a total jerk. Really? How so? Like, you peek on her, ew, while she changes and couldn't keep his hands off her. Good freaking god. I even heard he's an ex-con. If she resists him, he gets violent. That's so scary. No way, I couldn't take that. Honestly, this music is just not matching the conversations. Probably think about killing myself too if I had to deal with something like that at home. Jesus Christ. Okay. Hear about suicides in the news, but for it to happen here, it's a little scary. By the way, isn't there a girl who transferred to Class C recently? Oh, I heard about her. She's gloomy. Doesn't stand out much. Did you know that the school she was at before she transferred also... Shoot. But for real, that seems like kind of fishy. Hey, did you hear someone from our school committed suicide? What, really? Who? I heard that Michiyo from Class C, right? No way. Michiyo? She'd been acting pretty strangely lately, but I can't believe it. And there might be some of you who already know, but a member of our class, Michiyo Shirashi, passed away last night. Okay, calm down. I know this comes as a surprise, but please keep quiet. The cause of death is still under investigation, and there's nothing we know for certain at the moment. Detailed investigation reports will come from the police, so please don't go spreading any rumors. God, yeah, already too late, dude. We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way. School will be off tomorrow as well. Hey, you, stop celebrating. Show some respect. Yeah, no kidding. You know there's going to be those kids who have, like, no idea who this woman is, and they're just going to be happy to be off school. There'll be a memorial service scheduled next week at the school assembly, if anyone wishes to pay their respects individually. Yakko? Sorry to bug you. It's just, you seem a little different from your usual self. I hope I'm not being a nosy. We're calling her Mio before, so I'm gonna go with Mio. But thanks, Mio. Was I acting that strangely? Yeah, enough to make me worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. Yeah, this is perfect timing. There's actually something I want to ask you. Yeah? About the specter of the spirit board, about the red arrest. This makes more sense. Like, we clearly know she's into occult and stuff, so this one makes sense. You know about that spirit board thing that everyone's been doing? Where you summon a spirit and ask it whatever you want? Yeah, I know it. I want to try it out. It's something I want to know. Why are you telling me this? I mean, you seem like the type to know about this stuff. I do. You literally have a... Hey, you look like you're really into cult stuff. You know, you've got that kind of gloomy look. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know how I should feel about that. It's kind of insulting. At least I went for the beret, not like, your whole demeanor's gloomy. But you do know how to do it, right? Well, yes, I think I probably know a little more than most. Okay, please help me out. Oh, please help me, sorry. You're my only hope. Oh my god. You're my only hope. Yeah, let's see if she knew anything about her. Chio, I wonder why she had to die. She didn't leave a note or anything, but they announced it was a suicide. That can't be right. She would never kill herself. Oh no, another lip person. She was so happy, and always looked on the bright side of things. She loved coming to school. I know she was going through some hard times, but for her to kill herself? I never got a chance to speak with her. She was often absent from school, and when she did come in, she looked depressed. You're right. And that's why everyone was so willing to accept that she committed suicide. They acted like they cared, but all they did was gossip about it. They put together little pieces of information and spread rumors like it's the truth. Isn't that terrible? Yes, it is. I've heard some that are really awful. In the end, the only reason they're able to say stuff like this is because they aren't personally involved. It's true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad, and that her grades went down. But to say things like, how sad, no wonder she killed herself. How dare they? She always told me she was okay whenever I talked with her, because I was worried. She would have told me if there was something bothering her so badly she'd kill herself over it. Wow, that reaction was like Mio's super bored now. Okay, please help me, you're my only hope. Oh, okay, guess I have to keep trying. Hey Mio, you know about the rite of resurrection, right? Yeah, it's that thing Mr. Arashi apparently discovered and wrote an article about. I doubt there's many people who don't know. He's always talking about it. Do you believe it's real? Well, it sounds a little too good to be true to me. But on the off chance that it really works, we could bring Michio back to life with it. I want to find it if there's even the slightest chance of bringing Michio back. But how will you look for it? Right, that's the thing. Let's try this. I won't let Michio's death be written off like this. Like, maybe she got caught up in something bad. Something bad? People have been talking about that body found in former Yasuda Gardens, right? Some are saying that this town is cursed or something. Yes, there has been a strange feeling around things recently. Okay, last option. And the thing you want to ask, is it... Yeah, I want to know the truth behind Michio's death. And where the rite of resurrection is hidden. Let's see. I don't don't know if getting the answer to those questions will be as easy as you hope. Please, the teachers and police aren't any help, and there's only so much I can do alone. If there's even the slightest chance, then... well... okay. If that would make you feel better, then I'll try help. Oh, then I'll help. I'm just adding words wherever I feel like it. Yes, thank you, Mio. Okay, then tomorrow after dark. Are you awake, Yakko? Yeah, what happened? You can't remember? Let's see. We used the spirit board and... I suddenly heard something, like this weird voice. And then I passed out? Yes, as far as I can tell, you aren't experiencing any negative effects. I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was. Was everything okay with the spirit? Yeah, jeez. She should be like, did it happen to you too? Like some kind of... Yep, it was almost bad, but I got it to leave. More importantly, what is that thing you have in your hand? My hand? It's super creepy. Whoa, what the heck is this? It looks so freaky. When did I get this? Oh, there's so much anger and hatred held within it. It looks a little like tools that were used for ancient curses. What? It's so scary. Yakko, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Could you tell me what you heard? Anything you can recall. I think it might be connected to that object. Let's see. It felt like I was at the bottom of a dark place, then this voice felt like it was echoing in my mind. After that, it just kept shouting, "Kill them." I see. Thank you. Yakko? I think you may have exactly what you need in order to use the Rite of Resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's lives and turn them into soul dregs. What? You mean this is a real curse? I know I said I wanted to use the Rite of Resurrection to bring back Michio, but why? Why me? It makes no sense. Yakko, please calm down. Yeah, no, I can't stay calm. This is freaking weird. But how can I? I mean, you might be used to these kinds of things, Mio, but I'm not. I didn't even really believe in the occult, much less think that the spirit board would actually work. But now after something like that, what choice do I have but to believe? And not only that, but a curse that can kill people? What am I supposed to do about that? I know, it's only natural to feel that way. Anyone would feel confused. This is too sketchy. She must have one. She's way too calm about this. But first you need to calm down. Take a deep breath. Right? Yeah, it's just like that. In moments like this, the more troubled your heart is, the more its weaknesses are exposed. Exposed? Have you calmed down? Yeah. I'm sorry about panicking. No, it's okay. Fear is something we feel in the face of the unknown. Long ago, people would give names to phenomena they couldn't understand in order to live with them. However, modern-day developments in science and culture have pushed for the rejection of things that can't be measured. And so the paranormal has been treated like it doesn't exist. But they've been around since long, long time ago. If you just understand, you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. First, calming down is the most important. Accept reality for what it is. I only really gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but you really do have a connection with this stuff, don't you? You specifically were trying to reach your dead... You had a very legit reason of doing it, so to say you didn't believe in it... Well, I suppose to an extent. Hey Mio, what do I do? Where do I start? Am I cursed? And am I going to die? It's okay, I'll take care of the curse. That's why I'm here in the first place. What? Trust me. I'll take care of things. It'll be alright. Thanks. Yeah, this is... I'm not sure if I trust her. This is kind of sketchy. I was the one who dragged you along to do the spirit board. I was like, yeah, it's our character's choice in the first place to do this. It's fine. You're desperate to find a way to try and help your friend. But spirit boards are dangerous. You have to take them seriously. So I'm glad you invited me. Alright, let's review everything we've learned so far and think of how to move forward. Okay. Yeah, let's start there. What's this? Oh, what is this curse? Am I cursed? Well, I've only looked into it a little, but I wouldn't quite say you're cursed. It's more like you've gained the ability to use the power of a curse. So there shouldn't be any kind of negative paranormal effect on you. The power to use a curse? Do you mean this curse stone? Yes, if the curse stone is used under certain conditions, a curse will be placed on someone, taking their life and turning it into soul drakes. Soul drakes are said to be required to enact the rite of resurrection. Normally, a curse is a spell that would only be usable on Myoji of considerable talent. I believe that curse stone makes it so even normal people can use them. So someone like me with no knowledge could curse someone? Yes, but it's still nothing to take lightly. You could end up having it redirected right at you. Oh god. I never thought about that. We accidentally curse ourselves. Sorry, my cat's doing weird stuff. I'm just keeping an eye on him. To tell you the truth, something unusual did happen while we were using the spirit board. It happened right around midnight, I think. This whole area seems to be under the effect of the Feast of Shadows. The Feast of Shadows? Yes, it's a type of spell that temporarily boosts the potency of the supernatural. It also has the effect of making the powers of certain curse echoes manifest more easily. Judging by its strength, I'd say it probably covers about 3 to 4 kilometer radius. 3 to 4 kilometers? That's big enough to cover all of Sumida City. Yes, I think the Feast of Shadows was used to cause the resentment lingering in the area to manifest as curse stones. Someone did this. Oh wow, how does she know all that? That's a lot to know. I don't know enough to say. But it's likely that it was done by someone who wants to uncover the rite of resurrection. This isn't something to happen naturally. It'd be really weird if the chick we accidentally killed at the very beginning was the one that started this all. I see. The mysterious voice of the curse stone is called the Fool's Procession, right? Yeah, that's from the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo, right? Our school is said to be connected with a story with the same name, one of its mysteries. Right, I don't think it's a coincidence. This is just a guess, but it's possible that you were chosen because you could feel your desire for the rite of resurrection. If this is a curse of the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo, then it's possible there are others who received curses associated with the other mysteries. Man, this chick knows way too much. Yeah, that voice also said that there are other curse bearers, or whatever you call them. I'm kind of glad I'm doing this one later after we have some knowledge, so I'm not, like, overwhelmed amount of new information. Not only that, apparently you can get a lot of soul drakes by killing a curse bearer. Right, it's certainly not good. It's also a nice refresher, really. Even if we have no intention of killing others with a curse, there's a chance you may be targeted if other curse bearers find us. So, it'll be interesting if, like, they're a team now, but I could see it being, like, Mio's plan the whole time to be like, well, I don't want to get targeted by the other curse stone people. I'll just put my friend up as the sacrificial person to do it all. We'll have to avoid anyone who has another of the curses. That means we should avoid people at night as much as possible. But Mio, yes? If this curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio if I used it, right? The rite of resurrection would be real too. Yes, that's true. But you can't do that, Yako. But Hey, Devo, how's it going? Feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff. If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die. What's the issue with putting a little curse on a complete stranger? I sort of feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. What's going on with you? You're not acting like yourself, Yako. Oh, you're eating dinner. Oh, yeah, it's dinner time. Oh my god. See, I have to do this so early because the house is quiet now. Yeah, I guess right at 5:30 is supper time. It's bad timing on my part. You would never even consider taking the life of another person. Is it the curse's influence on you? Yeah, it did have, like, whispering. It literally said, I could feel a murderous, like, intent seep into you like black tar. So, yeah. It's all good. I left my browser safe. Oh, nice. Cool. Thank you. Maybe Curse Echo's grudge is rubbing off on you. Will you show it to me for a second? Uh-oh. Is there something inside it? Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like, I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it. I understand. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're like bonded to this stone now, so. But you need to give up on the rite of resurrection. It's the whole point of the curse thing is to get to the rite. What the heck? Because that's the real curse. Using resurrection as a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using their curses. Oh, okay. Hey, Sway! Yeah! Tuesday's the only chance I get where the house is a little quieter at, like, supper time. Yeah! I didn't have, like, an insane amount of work today, so I actually got to stream. Yeah! Finally caught up on the 2-month backlog at work from other people not doing their work, so. Things have calmed down a little. So I can stream again. You have to resist it. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse. But Michio could. I think for tonight we should get you home to rest. I'll walk you. Oh. Yeah, coworker. Yep. Yeah, it was funny. It's 2 managers. Like, I was just an editor, and then there were 2 managers in charge of stuff. And it was them that weren't doing their work. So now I'm I'm above them now. Because they messed up so bad. But then I had to clean up their mess. So, that took, what's today? A month. That took a whole month for me to catch up on their nonsense. So, we're in the clear now, though, as far as I can tell. I hired some more people, so we can take all the extra work now, and it's not just me. Oh, I missed a game on Sunday. Uh-oh. It just made me realize. What's today? Hold on. Oh my god, we lost on Sunday too. So if we don't win tomorrow, we're out. Wonderful. Great. Awesome. God damn it. I'm so used to it being on Saturdays that I just remembered now that there was supposed to be one on Sunday. Ugh. Oh yeah. What are we, like, 3-0 on the... We're so screwed. We'd have to win every single game from now on, and we haven't even won once. There's no way. It's so bad. Ugh. So upsetting because it's like they're my favorite team, so I want them to keep going. But then, like, my hometown, there's a guy on the Florida Panthers from my hometown, so the whole hometown is like, ooh, Panthers, and I'm like, no. We haven't been in the finals in like since the 70s, like come on. Or 60s? I can't even remember. Anyway, too damn long. Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow night now. They look dead. They're not playing with it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh, it's giving me more dialogue. I thought you just said we were going to walk home. Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you, you need to give up on the right. It's beyond us. Even a single cursed stone alone is too much to handle. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we're in great danger. Man, this whole thing was a bad idea. The cursed stone spires can only be used in this area under the influence of the Feast of Shadows. The effects also only appear after the sun is set. Oh, okay. By setting a limit on when they can be used, the curses are strengthened. So the curses can't be used outside this area or during the day? Correct. But speaking of limits... Again, how does she know? I mean, I know she studies some occult stuff, but like, how does she know all this? To actually use a curse to kill someone, it seems there are conditions that need to be met. Conditions? You mean like how my curse echo needs someone to listen to the sound it makes for 30 seconds? Oh, just give her all the info on your stone now. Great idea. To be honest, I don't really understand it. Like, how do I even summon the curse echo or make the sound? Do I just like will it? Do you mind if I try? Oh my god! No! Don't use it on your friend. Stop, stop, stop. You shouldn't be using curses, so yeah, exactly. Even if there are conditions that have to be met, the power to kill someone without leaving behind evidence is dangerous enough. In that sense, maybe you really have been cursed. I'm sorry they got wrapped up in this situation, even though I'm here with you. Huh. That curse stone, I think whoever holds it becomes a curse bearer. It'd probably be best for me to hold on to it, but then I'd feel bad about forcing it on you. Yeah, I don't think you even can, like it's bonded now. When I sense a powerful force rejecting me, I don't think I'd be— yeah, there we go. Really, why? If we tried separating it from you, the curse may trigger. That's how bad I sense it wants to stay with you. No way. That curse stone might look like nothing more than an old Netscape carving. But I can sense a powerful, resentful energy from it. I don't think it's a good idea for me to even touch it. It may seem like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to handle something this powerful. Really? This little thing? If you threw it away and someone with bad ideas picked it up, it could be bad. I think it would be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone else involved and have you hold on to it for now. Well, now I'm kind of freaked out. Yeah, no kidding. Anyways, we need to make it to daybreak. I think the curse should weaken once it's morning. I'll help you find a way to deal with it then. It's so weird. They came here to use the spirit board and then suddenly this girl's just like a fountain of information on this curse. So there are two things you should remember. First, do not fulfill the conditions while it's night. Second, should you happen to fulfill the conditions, don't use the curse. Right. Okay, let's get going then, shall we? We'll take the same route we took to get here. Right. We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there? I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either. What the fuck? Why'd all the lights go out? Mio, are you okay? Oh god, is she already dead? Uh-oh. Mio? She's not here. What's happening? Where are you? Oh god, there's gonna be some jump scare thing, isn't there? God damn it, Tivo. I was gonna yell at Sway for a second there. I was literally trying not to look as I moved the mouse around. Get me out of here. Mio, Mio, where are you? Oh, she's actually there. I thought she'd be dead. Over here, can you see me? Where? I can't see anything. Oh no, is this gonna be part of, like, Mio's had a curse stone the whole time? Oh no, it's making me move the screen again. There you are, Mio. This way, over here. Be careful, your field of vision is being limited. Like, mid-conversation someone attacked us? Is that what just happened? After Yako acquires the curse of the fool's possession, Mio tries to persuade her to give up on going after the rite of resurrection. The effects of her curse echoes are already appearing at the school, so the two hurry to get out of the classroom. Oh, other curse echoes, yeah. We're already being attacked. Wonderful. God damn it, Tivo. At least I'm playing during the daytime this time. Hey, Mio, what was that just now? So the only thing about this game is, like, there's a lot of dialogue, a lot of reading, you get kind of calm, and then all of a sudden, right in, like, the screen. Could it be another curse echo different from mine? I think so, yes. We may have been discovered by another curse bearer. Yeah, that's definitely what's happened. What's wrong? Someone's there in that classroom. What? Something moved inside. That's what I didn't realize until this conversation, that it has to be in that, like, vicinity near the high school. I thought it was the whole, like anywhere in the world. Ignore and proceed. Yeah, she said to be quiet. Okay. Might be the curse bearer who used that curse echo just now. If we can see who it is, it might help us decide what to do later. It's true. Okay, be careful. Oh god. Why did I choose this? No matter what game I play, stealth is never a good thing. Well, can you see anything? Try and get a look around. Oh no. Oh god, is the homeroom teacher having an affair in the school at night? Huh? Is that our homeroom teacher, Mr. Janucci? And the person with him is Hitomi from Class A. What? Oh my, what's going on here? That bastard. He's at it again. Uh-oh. I have to kill him. What? What? Just like instantly, I have to kill him right now. No. I won't let him get away with this. No, let's see. It might not be what you think. The curse, I could kill him with it. No, Yaku, you can't use the curse stone. It's gotten into you. Resist it. Who's there? Is someone there? This is bad. We have to go before they see us. Doing it again, what? No one's explaining, so we don't even know. I'm trying not to instantly kill everyone like I did with the first character. It seems they're not coming after us. Let's hope they didn't see our faces. But Yako, what came over you all of a sudden? Sorry, thanks for stopping me. It's like this uncontrollable rage suddenly welled up inside me. I wonder what's gotten into me. I can barely even remember what happened. I'm really sorry. I do think it's partly the curse's influence on you, but we certainly saw something shocking. My heart's still pounding. We don't, like, they were talking, I mean, the assumption is, yes, what Devo said. But you never know. You never, like, I mean, they could just be other stone bearers, but that's still not great. I'm a little surprised you know Hitomi from Class A. She tends to stand out a lot. Gotcha. Well, she certainly does dress like a delinquent. Wow. Judgy much, though she barely shows up to school. But could Mr. Junichi or Hitomi really be a curse bear? Oh god. I don't know, but we should be careful just in case. Just chit-chatting with that behind us, it's all good. Yakko? When I give the signal, run. Go straight for the entrance, don't look back no matter what. Why, did something happen? Something's happened, didn't it? Oh god, what about you, Mio? I'll be fine. We'll meet up outside the school gates. We're just... They should stop talking and run. If I'm not here in 10 minutes, go straight home. That escalated. I have to get outside. Let's see. To get to the gates, I go by the gym and... Oh, I have to actually do this? Okay. I don't know which way the gym is. You shouldn't be here this late. Don't you know what time it is? Oh, Mr. Ashimiya. Thank you, Timo. I'm like, I'm slight height, like trying to cover part of the screen. Thank you. Thank you for the bits. Yay. Anyways, students ain't supposed to be outside playing around at night. This makes me so nervous. Oh, my bit thing isn't updating. Oh, there it goes. Never mind. A little bit of a delay. Yay, it's working. Oh, he's the janitor. Okay. I was like, how does she know everyone's name? I know you're rough around the edges, but I didn't take you for one to act out like this. I'm not acting out. I'm not acting out. What about you? Should you be smoking on school grounds? Wow. Well, it ain't lit, so it's alright. It's, you know, an accessory. Weird. Dude, just use those Popeye sticks or something. Hey, don't go changing the subject. There's just no letting my guard down with you. So, why are you here so late? Well, the truth is I forgot something in my classroom. Again? You sure are a piece of work. Oh my god, dude. But you don't have nothing with you. Oh, wait. You do. What's that in your hand? Uh-oh. Well, this is what I forgot. I got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me. Way to go on the fly there. Girls these days sure have weird tastes. Well, okay, better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. No, wait. I can't let you walk home alone this late. Alright, wait just a little. I'll hurry and lock things up. Yeah, he's gonna lock her inside. Mio's still in there. Oh, what the frig is this? That's new. Actually, a friend of mine is still inside. I think they'll be here soon. That's so? Who's your friend? My classmate, Mio Kurosuzu. Sorry. Ah, that transfer student. Breaking school rules already, huh? Didn't take her for the type. No, I was the one who dragged her here. Well, whatever. I'll go take a look. It'll be safer if you go home together. Oh, right. It's just... Go in with all the curse bearers, dude. Just have at thee. Sacrificing him in. She's in the first floor hallways. Be careful, though. You don't know what may be there. What's that supposed to mean? First floor, yeah? I'll be right back. Who knows what's in the school at night, mister? I swear to God, she just sacrificed him. She's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign. What about the guy then? 2 people are dead now. I'm starting to get worried. I'm going to take a look. No, I don't want to go back in. I don't want to go back in. I didn't sign up for this. Mew, are you there? I don't know if it's worse or better that I have to read the dialogue, because like I can't ever fully look away from the screen because I got to read out dialogue. But if they were doing it, it might actually creep me out more. Oh no, that's a lot of blood. no. No, I liked her. Ew, what happened? Oh god, our character's gonna snap. Okay, we going on a killing spree now. It's my fault. Yeah. This is gonna break our character. I left her alone with a curse bear. Yep, Yako's chosen violence now. Yeah, it's the other curse. Wait a minute. One-sided Yako. Wait, did we just kill ourselves? Did we just kill ourselves? I just got an achievement, but like, did we just kill ourselves? You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. Yeah, no shit. But this was bound to happen. There is someone who must not be trusted. Once you have an idea of who it is, be sure to come back. I'm sure you'll see what you need to do differently. It is a difficult judgment for Sakazaki to make, you see. This chapter will remain incomplete for now. I recommend you try another route. Now then, until next time. Damn. Okay. Oh, can I... Oh, this is... Oh no, okay, restart, definitely restart. Alright, let's try that again. Oh no, we're gonna have the creepy thing behind us again, though. What if we don't come across the teacher-student fucking thing? So yes, we may have discovered by another curse bearer. Okay, we can skip all this. Let's just proceed. Let's just ignore it and proceed. We don't need to check it out, right? Let's hurry and get out of here. Yeah, maybe. The person who used that curse echo may be in there. If we could just see who it is, it could help us later. Oh my god, we can't even choose to just get the fuck out. Right, okay, just a glimpse. Be careful. Shit. Shit. What if I look in other places first? Oh, it's not gonna let me. Okay, we know all this already. Okay, we're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him. Hey. Die. Die. Oh, man. No, Yaku, stop. You'll kill it. Oh, man, is it gonna take out a Tomi, too? Hey, over there. Who's there? Oh, that's right. If somebody sees you. Ah, I forgot about that little asterisk on it. Okay, cool. We hadn't used it yet, so. It seems like they're not coming after us. Let's hope they didn't see. But they did. We were literally seen. That's the whole point. We couldn't. Okay. Uh-oh. Now I'm just gonna have a repeat. She didn't stop us, though. She didn't stop us. The Tomi saw us. Oh, it's all the same dialogue. Crap! So nothing changed. Okay. Yep. Nothing changed. Unless I get that new dialogue option that was all screwy for the janitor. Darn it, I have to see him first. Okay. Sometimes there's things you can interact with in the surrounding area, but nothing here. Should be here this late. I'm sorry. Sorry, I forgot something back in the classroom. No sass today, huh? Realized you're in the wrong, did you? God, what a dick. Yes. Forgot something in your classroom, huh? You're a piece of work. But you don't have nothing with you. Oh man, there's no way to not let him see them. I can't let you walk home alone. Alright, just wait a little. I'll hurry and lock things up. Crap. It's just gonna do the same thing. Nothing changed. This isn't like... one of those audio things again, is it? Here, let's try that. If I can't hear my own song curse, maybe I won't die. Can't save Mio that way though, but we'll see what this does. Hello, Jimmy. Oh, I have no choice on this one. I'm not even entirely sure which cursed stone is killing us. Yeah, it's not... Okay, so it's not my cursed stone. It's someone else's. Okay, so it's not our... The music has no bearing because it's not our procession. It's... Okay. Yeah, there weren't any other dialogue options in this. Like, I'm missing something in here for sure. Let's see. Let's see what we got on the janitor. Oh, maybe something about her too. Mia transferred to Class 2C at Komagata High School about 2 months ago. Although she's an extremely mild-mannered young woman, she exudes a somewhat off-putting dark aura which makes it difficult for her to form friendships. Mio has, however, found a friend in her classmate Yako, and has begun opening up to her little by little. The truth of the matter is that Mio is the apprentice of a famous psychic, possessing exceptional spiritual sense. She takes on the troublesome task of surreptitiously, holy crap, I can't talk today, handling spiritual disturbances that break out in schools across Tokyo before they become a problem. She transfers schools frequently as a result, and thus has trouble making human friends. Mio has already solved an incident at Komagata High School involving a female student possessed by a spirit. Although she takes effort to hide her spirit sense, many develop an impression that Mio has a deep knowledge of the occult and the paranormal upon first meeting her, leading her to be anxious that her secrets have been exposed. The most common comment she receives is that she seems to get along well with crows and black cats. Yeah, this is the girl that died. Micho is a second-year student at Komagata High School. She was found deceased 1 week ago in back alley off South Origasui Street. Her entire body broken and severely contorted. Police determined that Michiro committed suicide by jumping from a nearby apartment building, As there was no suicide note, the police based their conclusion on interviews with Michio's peers. Michio went too far. Michio was an honor student with a good head on her shoulders and consistently excellent grades, making her a favorite among the teachers. Although she appeared somewhat reserved, she had a positive outlook on life and a courageous spirit. Michio and Yako formed a long-lasting friendship during childhood, with Yako's unbending, uncompromising attitude deeply influencing Michio. However, beneath her strong exterior, Michio had been pushing herself too hard, and keeping her emotions bottled up to the point they risked overflowing. Following her father's death 3 years ago, and moving to a new house, Michio began avoiding Yako. Although the two remained in the same area of town and attended the same high school, they gradually grew further apart. Yako herself worried for her childhood friend, but incapable of wading into the complexities of Michio's home life, kept her distance. The days passed, and though Michio longed to confess everything to Yako, the moment to do so never came. Michio carried an old talisman, a memento of her father, with her at all times. Oh god, is the old talisman a curse stone? That's possible. Oh, this is the one in the question mark, Kursek. Hitomi is a rebellious student in Class 2A at Komagati High School. On the rare occasion when she does show up to school, she skips all her classes and spends her time hanging out on the rooftop with her fellow troublemakers. Hitomi is regarded by the teachers as one of the worst offenders among the delinquent students attending Komagata High School. Hitomi was a fairly ordinary student when she started high school. However, trouble at home in her first year had her take a turn for the worse. She began associating with a group of delinquents from other schools, with whom she'd wander around town at night to avoid returning home. Warnings from teachers about dress code and conduct violations have fallen on deaf ears, with Hitomi going on reactionary rampages around school with her friends, breaking windows and disrupting classes. Jesus, just breaking windows. Recently, some teachers have taken to using harsher measures and even corporal punishment to correct Hitomi's behavior. But this has only served to exasperate the animosity between Hitomi and the school. Hitomi is widely regarded as the leader of troublemakers at Komagata High School, but the title does not mean much to her. This teacher we barely know anything about. Kohei is an English teacher and the homeroom teacher for Class 2C at Komagata High School. He was seen alone with Hitomi Okuda in classroom late at night by Yako and Mio. Kohei is an honor student and top of his class back in his high school days, the apple of his parents' eyes. He was placed under immense pressure to attend a first-rate university. The family's plans came to naught, however, when the pressure caused Kohei to sink into a deep depression and fail his entrance exam. Even at the university he was able to enter, Kohei struggled to keep up with his classes, leaving him a vain but wounded young man. Kohei never aspired to be a teacher, but figured it was the least he could do with his talents. He considers his students to be beneath him, and largely looks down on them all. Wow, dude. Alright, here's this guy. Makoto is the janitor at Komagata High School. His predecessor was nearing retirement, so he began working as his replacement about 6 months ago. Makoto is popular among the students for his friendly and caring nature, going so far as to remember the names and faces of all those attending the high school. He didn't seem so caring when we saw him outside. He's kind of a dick. He is affectionately known as Old Man Ashimiya. Although he appears to be simple, amiable man, Makoto's occasional shrewd remarks have led to speculation among the students that he may have led a far more interesting life than it seems. Okay, so the shrewd remarks. Whatever the truth may be, he will be remembered as one of the 7 mysteries of Komagata High School for some time to come. Weird, why is he considered? Alright, we don't need to go over these people. They're not in this part. So we currently have this. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Honjo's Ushijima, now Komagata High School. Oh, that's why, okay, so that's why this stone in particular would only work around the high school. Okay. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when near the Raigesu Canal. The source of the sound was never located. The story is also known as the procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been those mischievous tricksters behind it all. Kills by fatal... Yeah, so it's not our cursed spirit we're seeing when we're killed there. Kills by fatal fall. One who hears its music for 30 seconds without seeing the curse bearer. Omeo stood atop the tall festival tower. It was her time to shine, and she was ecstatic. It had been years since she'd joined the troupe, but she had yet to enjoy her day in the spotlight. She wasn't particularly pretty, nor was she all that talented. As a gossip and a loudmouth, she wasn't well liked by her peers. That would do it. Some of the other girls thought of her as teacher's pet and bullied her. I don't care about them, she thought. I'll use this chance to make something of myself. Everything was perfect. She wore a beautiful kimono and okame mask over her face. The stage was set. The accompaniment began. She danced with everything she had. Applause rained down upon her from the crowd. Her breathing hastened with excitement. I've got to catch my breath. That's strange. I can't take my mask off. The smell of glue assaulted her nostrils. So that's how it is. I knew it was too good to be true. Her screams were drowned out by the music as she squirmed and struggled. Omeo is giving it her all today. We have to keep up. The crowd livened even more. No, please someone help me. Oh, God. She fell from the tower, writhing in pain as she begged those around her for help. The music stopped in time with Omeo's heart. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, something changed here. Case notes regarding the suicide. I discovered 1 week ago. Died from full body blunt force trauma in an alley off South Waragesu Street. Believed to have fallen from the roof in nearby apartment. Yeah, we know that. But the deceased parents had recently remarried. Rumors among the students suggest physical abuse by her stepfather may constitute motive force. Okay. Oh, yeah, this guy's body was found. Right, because the one girl was looking into it. Okay. You can look around in most situations when you're able to use the controller. Try looking around for hidden clues. Autosaves. A variety of settings can be changed from the options menu. Yeah, okay, so that was the clue for the other guy. I'm wondering if there's something else here for this one. Use a story chart button on the menu to quit playing a chapter and return to the story chart. Oh. Wait. Where did that go? If you quit mid through a chapter that you haven't finished, you'll be able to restart again from the beginning. Okay. If you return to the story chart by using the suspend excuse me, command that appears at certain points is the same. Okay. Nothing here seems to be pointing towards what I'm hoping for. There are 2 phases that must be completed to fully complete a chapter. If a chapter is finished while there are still tasks to be done, the chapter will not end, but remain incomplete. Right. So much reading aloud is yeah, it's got this like there was something new added, but I don't see anything new here. Alright, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do on this. Alright, let's see. Maybe there, I don't know. I tried looking around. There wasn't anything to click on. There must be something I'm missing, though. It didn't give us a chance to not look, so I guess we're doing this. I don't know. I'm going to see if there's anything to click before seeing them. Oh, like, there's not. There's literally not. Because then it just auto, as soon as they come into frame, it like auto, yeah. No. Didn't do any good. He saw us last time. Or she saw us. Ah, there's nothing I can do. It's just gonna auto have the creepy thing show up behind us again. Yeah, I have no... It's on autoplay for that. Okay. What? I didn't even see him yet. Oh my god, it gives me no choice. This is still... I'm missing something to do this. Oh, maybe it was one of the settings. Oh yeah, a technique that allows one to create a field that temporarily boosts spiritual energy in addition to amplifying... Because she did mention this thing. In addition to amplifying the spiritual power of a particular area, it can also be used to amplify the strength of grudges and desires tied to the area. The effectiveness of the Feast of Shadows is dependent on the abilities of the user. It is possible to limit the scope and range of the spell to such a degree that one could use to amplify the power of even those not naturally gifted with spirit sense. Okay. Oh yeah, we know about these guys. Due to the occult craze, divination has become popular among boys and girls. All one needs is a coin and a piece of paper with letters and numbers written on it. Using these, all one has to do is ask a question of the called upon spirit and will move to the coin in the answer. It is believed to be a tool that was adopted from Western spiritualism and molded by Japanese occult enthusiasts. Though it's considered a form of divination, the ritualistic nature of its usage can cause self-hypnosis or autosuggestion, leading to hallucinations or symptoms similar to spirit possession. Many schools ban these spirit boards after there were several cases of students sneaking into schools at night, in addition to stories of people having seizures when, oh my god, when using the boards. Okay. Yeah, we read this one earlier. Wonder if we can find... Okay, so it's not that person. If I can see a picture of this spirit... No, not him. Just wondering if it's somebody we've seen before. I don't think it is. Huh. So, it's either this one or one of the ones we've heard the story, but we don't know about the spirit. Oh yeah, that was from another area we went to. Okay, that's... Alright, what am I missing in here? What if I get rid of the sound effects too? It's so quiet. Let's see. If we go back inside and we can't hear anything, can that other thing kill us? It's worth a shot. Like, I don't know. I'd have to go back another chunk before this one even to... Alright, what if I look away from the blood? Could try that too. It's so quiet. I'm looking elsewhere first. You never know. Running out of options. Nope, there is nothing here. Ugh. No, okay. So it's not... Oh wait, I can look around still now. What if I don't... Is this thing missing a foot? This thing's missing a foot. What if I don't look at the faces of the thing? Nope. Nope. Okay, officially not audio connected. Okay. I have to. After that one area we came across where it was like, if you get rid of the voices, it can't curse you. It's clearly not one of these this time. Yeah, like unless I go back to one of these. There is a resume. What's resume do? Ugh. I mean, we restarted, so there wasn't... Yeah, other than dialogue with the janitor, I can't see. Can I just go back in? It's not gonna let me just go back in. Damn it. Yeah, there's no option not to show him that. God damn it. There's something about this. And there's no other options. Yeah, it's gonna be just autopilot. Alright, let's go back to the story chart. I already know this is gonna work. Like... Alright, hold on. What if there's something in this one? No, there's no way to speed up this part. Okay. I don't think we have any updated... No, no other... Okay. Even this section, I'm not sure we had a whole lot of dialogue options to even change what info we have. Because I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm assuming that, like, crunched out option of dialogue is because we're missing some information. If I don't get it after this run through, I'll switch to the mom with the dead kid. Which is going to be depressing, but I have to do it eventually. I mean, all of these are pretty depressing. But yeah. There's no way to fast forward this part, unfortunately. Oh, also at a suicide. Okay. You usually go, okay. I did that right the first time. Thought it's just a different dialogue option. Everyone's been doing... Okay, yeah, we did this dialogue already. Yes. How would that be connected to the body in the garden? Like, that was... Okay. That was the undercover guy, wasn't it? Yeah, this is all the same stuff we had before. Oh yeah, this is where there's like huge information dump from this girl. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure we covered all the dialogue, but I gotta make sure. Alright, we did the I can't stay calm last time, let's just do that. Alright, that just skipped a couple lines, that's it. I can't look around, I can't do anything else. Okay. Okay, yep, we got this before. Yeah, I don't think we missed anything. Yeah, we did the Feast of Shadows thing. What if I don't push the right of resurrection thing this time? Let me try my curse on you. I just don't like that she doesn't. Oh, I have no choice. Okay, so there's nothing we can do differently in the whole dialogue side. Okay. There's no choice. I have to see the creepy chick, don't I? Yeah, there's nothing else in here. I'm gonna have to see the creepy face thing. Jesus Christ. It makes it... It auto moves the mouse as soon as you get to a point. Yeah, how come Mio could see stuff? I can't see stuff. Man, that's gotta be her own curse. Like, it's gotta be her. Wait, why is this? Oh my god. Yeah, there's something in here, but god, I don't know. Okay, hold on. Interesting. It seems like it might be tied to this. Actually, yeah, let's start from the beginning. Let's see. Apparently has to do with showing your stone to this guy. Which I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, let's see. What, are you with the police? I haven't done anything. Don't worry, this isn't an interrogation or anything, we just want to talk. You're Hideki Irashi, right? Historian, we know who you are, so this won't take long. But since we saw you here, we'd just like to ask you a couple questions. Well, let's get it over with. I'm a busy man. From appearances, it's hard to imagine this small, bookish, well-spoken man being very dangerous. But in this day and age, you never know. I should be careful. The local storm, but supposedly he knows more about the rite of resurrection than anybody. In fact, he's here at this time of night. It's plenty possible he's a curse bearer. What are you doing? Now, Mr. Ashi, what are you doing here at this time of night? Doing research, of course. Day or night, information never sleeps. It's an admirable philosophy. You know, your research has been quite the talk around town. What was it they were saying? You discovered something about some book? Oh god, I can't remember what they called it. Alright, you found some kind of ritual in the Record of Fates. But don't tell me you want to know how to carry out the Rite of Resurrection too. To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of people asking me about it all the time. None of you even care about the local history. You just come crawling out of the woodwork when something interesting comes up. Looks like I hit a nerve. Did you think you can force me to tell you because you're policemen? You're sorely mistaken. Are you doing all this research so you can use the Rite of Resurrection yourself? You're a policeman. Do you really think people can be brought back to life? Everyone I meet, pitiful. So you don't believe in the rite? Whether it's real or not has nothing to do with my research. Such things are better left to the occult freaks. Or so I thought. Things changed. It's become necessary for me to pursue the rite. So now, I pray that it's real. What changed? I'm sure you can imagine the funds for my research. I receive a large amount of funding for seeking the Rite of Resurrection. And if I find it, I'll receive a sum so great that I'll never have to worry about money again. Oh, that means someone is sponsoring your research, is that right? So what if they are? You have no idea how hard we work to secure funding for our research. I have no interest in teaching those children. Listen to me, I'll tell you one thing. Those experts you see writing provocative books or spouting nonsense on TV to try and get popular, all of them are just trying to get the money they need to get their research. With how popular the occult is, saying something even remotely spooky can lead to big money. What? But I bought your book! The pursuit of the unknown begins first and foremost with belief. I was so inspired by that bit. I do appreciate your patronage. Unfortunately, however, the occult is not my true interest. The fate of the unknown is to be destroyed by thorough research and deep consideration. No way, I can't believe it. You're surprisingly innocent. Then what kind of research do you want to be doing? I'm sure it wouldn't interest you, but to put it simply, the focus of my research is how historical accounts transform into folklore over the years as they are passed down from generation to generation. What does that mean? Due to human bias, the account of any event is inevitably changed by the person communicating it. This is not necessarily done with ill intentions. It happens when someone tries to fill in the gaps in a story that lacks detail. The D&D group... Yeah, I know! Dino's group actually put that on movie night last week, so I got to, like, rewatch it while editing. Yeah, it was so fast. I'm glad I paid to watch it first, though. It's totally worth it. Or when like, I will buy a copy of it. Like, legit, like a Blu-ray or something. When something's left out or abridged because of the story's length. Or when a story twists and shifts as it's spread through oral tradition. Even when two stories are told about the same event, differences in culture and environment affect how it's told, changing its content. Silly little things can turn into terribly mysterious legends. My research is the study of how history, culture, and legend all influence each other. I really want to go see it, but getting to a movie yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're not I can take a bus. Or like 2 buses, actually. But yeah, you've got a bit of a situation. Like, I was actually thinking of suggesting that on the Monday you were over, because I've got the Cine Club thing, so, like, I get a ticket every month. Like, I pay $10 a month. It gives me a ticket. But then people who go with me can get a ticket for $10 as well. So it saves a few dollars. Like, it'd be a $50... Well, Jesus Christ. That's what I had to pay to get back from the Lord of the Rings. And then we both got sick. Yay. Yay for colds. It's definitely a cold virus of some kind. Take the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo, for example. Why are some of the mysteries seemingly about nothing particularly interesting? You'd think stories wouldn't last a decade, let alone hundreds of years, so why? Oh yeah. Both dead. I'm glad yours hit, though, on the Sunday instead of the Monday, because, like, the way you were Sunday, there's no way you could have got on that train. That would have been a problem. So that's what you've been researching all this time. Makes sense. As I said, it doesn't matter to me whether the right exists or not. If people in Edo period believe that what was written on the record of fates was real, it's all I'm interested in. But I have to be realistic. The research I'd like to do is unfortunately not very lucrative. That's why I need to take some risks. Was the research you were doing just now also related to the Rite of Resurrection? Well, yes, that's right. What exactly were you looking for? I have no reason to tell you that. You wouldn't understand anyway. It didn't help that I didn't sleep worth... yeah, I know. Well, I mean, Friday to Saturday wasn't too bad, but... yeah, Saturday to Monday, not so much. Actually, I wouldn't know. I had to go pass out on Saturday. So, there's that. Was the research you were doing just now? Oh, I already asked him that. Okay, what the heck? This record of fates, where did you get your hands on it? The storehouse of an old private residence in the city, just as the public was told. I'm unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my informant. Well, in that case, I think I might have a guess as to what it is you were looking for. Oh, I don't want... See, the whole thing is I'm trying not to give him my stone. I'm surprised you know that. There's indeed a theory that the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo began because of the Rite of Resurrection. Well, my theory. Unraveling the 7 Mysteries may reveal the secret of the Rite. I think quite a few people are looking into the mysteries for that reason. Midoricho Park is connected to the story of the Taiko Suguru, right? That's right, but that isn't the issue at hand. Oh, I don't want to... What? Damn it, if you know about that, then calm down. No need to get so defensive. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice, friendly chat? Okay, so this is new dialogue for me, so we'll see how this goes. You're gonna lose internet? What? Is it like slowing down so much it's gonna cut on you? God damn. You have the worst internet, I swear. You may say that, but I don't trust you. Perhaps you've already learned about curses. Perhaps you want to take my power away from me. No, that's not true. I almost reeled my hand. I'll say nothing else. Sorry, but I'll be taking my leave here. Hey, stop. He's so fast. I can't even tether my cell or anything because cells... Oh, seriously? You finally have the full data thing and it can't even... Oh my god. Incomplete. This thing seemed to imply... Supposed to be that the guy that ran away, the research guy, is supposed to be here, supposedly, from this forum. So far, this is exactly the same. I think this forum is lying. Damn it. So far, this seems exactly the same. It's bullshit. Damn it! That did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. I have no choice. Like, why? Man, everything I can find on here is like nobody else had that dialogue blocked out. It's grayed out. Okay, alright, we're going back farther. Yeah, it's not us killing Mio. It's somebody else's, and then the person that killed her kills us. So, I'm gonna go back here. I'm having a heck of a time. Because the dialogue that's all screwy with the janitor is exactly what we need. And I can't unlock it. So apparently I have to go back even further. There's something I'm doing. So I hope this form I'm looking at now is correct, because oh my god. But at least we can, like, skip through a bunch of dialogue, because we've done this. How flattering. Yeah, because it's not, when we come across our dead, it's not our, cursed spirit shown, it's somebody else's that's missing a foot. So, somebody new. Oh, you have to ask it all the questions, okay. What? I have to ask it again? None of this is different than what we did, though. Yeah, none of this is different from what we... Yeah, none of this... This doesn't make sense. Yeah, this isn't gonna change anything for us. Yeah, this just says, like, you have the option of go home without checking on Mio, and I'm like, no I don't. That never comes up for me. Oops. I wonder if I have to do... I wonder if I have to do one of the other storylines to try and learn more about people first. Yeah, because none of that was different, and then all the prompts it's showing now is exactly what we've done already, so clearly that didn't work before. Alright, we're going into somebody else's timeline. I'm getting annoyed. When the son of Haru Shigemo was kidnapped, a botched investigation by police resulted in child's murder. 1 year later, Haru has hired a private investigator to help resolve the unsettled case. Late at night, while speaking to the detective at her home, something strange suddenly appears. Alright, let's do this. We spent an hour trying to figure that out. You require the power of the curse stone, the haunting clappers. You can use it to kill those with fire or a fire-starting device on their person. Murderous impulse seeps into my soul. Wow, we just like right into like here's a curse. Bam. Can you hear a curse bearer? He so strongly desires the right. Back with me, ma'am? Ah, this dude. Can't say I understand what just happened, but it certainly seems to have put you in a good mood. This might be the first time I've ever seen you really smile. Oh, this creepy lady. Sweet dreams. No, not dreams. Sounds like something I might want to hear about. The telephone. This mansion has a private line. An old hanging scroll. I don't know who painted it. It's been hanging here ever since I was born. An arrangement of flowers. We bring in someone to do it. I don't even know what the flowers are called. Jeez. A stereo unit with separated speakers designed for home use. My husband insisted on buying one, even though he isn't one to listen to music often. It's a weird thing to want then. Well, I'll be damned. Is that what I think it is? Goodness, you made me jump. It's just a silly little sticker my son got from somewhere or other. He put it up just before... Well, you know what happened. I still can't bring myself to take it down. Let me take a closer look. I knew it. It's Head Honcho from way back in set number 1. This is a real collector's item. Excuse me? Don't tell me you've never heard of the Mockingbirds. The what? They're the hottest new craze. Cute little birds dressed up like rough and tumble delinquents. That's kind of cool. I've never heard of them, but this certainly seems to matter to you. The best part is nobody knows who made them. They just started showing up around town, and soon enough they won everybody's hearts. The story goes that they are made by some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind in specific locations. No one knows when or where they'll show up next. They're basically an urban legend of sorts. To think one would turn up here of all places. It's a good sign, I'm sure of it. Oh, well, that's nice. Hey! Mocking chick? I just got an achievement. Interesting. Color television. Father bought one as soon as it hit the market. He likes to have the latest gadgets. Unlike the latest models, there is no remote control. We've had it for a long time. Yeah, it does look like the one I grew up with my grandparents. Back when it was new, we all gathered around it and marveled at it as a family. But with Father and my husband being away so often, it quickly fell to disuse. Alright, talk. Let me bring you up to speed. We're in the middle of a chat when you suddenly started spacing out. And the whole time you were grinning to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell me what that was all about? Revenge spirit! Well, where to start? Interesting, very interesting. So the haunting clapper's curse echo appeared out of nowhere. Yeah, he's just gonna think she's crazy. Told you how to perform the rite of resurrection and gave you the curse you'll need to do it. Have I got that right? That's right. So it's all real. Honestly, I still find it hard to believe. But I guess I have to now. Oh, I saw that curse stone appear in your hand myself. That would do it. It looked like it popped clean out of thin air. With evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work. A private investigator I hired. I think he's my favorite character so far. Bren told me about him. They said he's not very well known, but he's good at what he does. When I first visited his office in Oda City and saw how he dressed, I could hardly believe he was a detective. That's true. But after talking to him for a while, I changed my mind. He says some strange things at times, but he seems like a reliable sort. I don't think you quite understand. Oh? This isn't about evidence, and it isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before it even said a word. It was already there in my head as clear as day. You just knew, huh? It was etched onto my soul, along with the curse echo's resentful memories. So I can feel it, what it was like. Oh God. Dying like they did hundreds of years ago. Wreathed in flame, writhing in pain as my flesh blackens and my body boils. Oh God, no wonder this chick's crazy. I can feel it. All the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. I'd be leaving the room now, dude. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone will do, just as long as they're carrying fire. I see. That could be a problem. Yeah, just a little bit. You think so? From what I know of you, I was sure you'd see it as an opportunity. The stronger the desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me, anyway. Good grief, talk about a spanner in the works. I say we take stock for a moment, remind ourselves where we've come from and where we're going. I found out last night that I'm getting Seriously? A friend is getting a new car and is basically giving me her station. Holy shit, that's awesome. Damn, free car. Might be a good idea. The guest table. I don't know where Father got this old thing from, but I've never liked it. My heart is still racing. This is it. My chance. At long last. She's just revenge mom. Just killing spree revenge mom is gonna happen here. Well, $200 50 car, but no, that's good enough. Man, I thought we got a steal when we paid $800 for our Sunfire, which was like not a good car. That's what you hired me for, ma'am, to look into your son's kidnapping last year. To uncover the truth behind the abduction and murder of Shuichi Shigema. Oh yes, I remember. I never did find the one who did it. That's what I'm here about today, in fact. Kind of you to let me drop by so late, by the way. I've been turning over every last stone, and I've come up with a grand total of... nothing? Oh, 1 lead! There we go. So you said. As far as the police are concerned, it's a cold case, but I've managed to make some headway. I remember. You were just about to tell me. Oh, no, I don't want to talk to you. I suppose there's not much point in going over the kidnapping itself. No, I'm very familiar, yeah. Then I'll leave that for the files to cover, and just confirm a few things about the case. The police traced the culprit's calls back to, let's see here, Northern Oyuko River, here in Sumida City. It's quite a wide area. That's right. In the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from. But it was almost certainly the same location that Shuichi was being held captive, since Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. Northern Oyuko River is quite a distance from Shuichi's normal school commute. Factoring in that he was seen at school, but went missing before he arrived at his house, it's likely that he was abducted by car on his route home. Maybe, but... Exactly, Shuichi was a clever boy. He never would have gotten into a car with a stranger. That's right. He was very firm about that. I know he understood too. I even saw him warning the other children. It's possible that they forced him into the car. The only issue there is, there weren't any witnesses to the kidnapping. You can't bundle someone into a car with that many students around and not be noticed. But nobody came forward to say they saw anything suspicious. So did they target him at some other time, or somewhere away from his usual route? Both of those seem a little far-fetched. Which raises the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off? Police never managed to find an answer. In the end, they decided that the kidnapper must just have gotten lucky. Well, why not turn the problem on its head? The kidnapper managed to convince Shuichi to get in their car, but how? The only thing that makes sense to me is if there's somebody that he would have a reason to trust. Yeah, somebody already knew is what I was thinking. A teacher, perhaps, or a relative, or somebody else that he knew. But all the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. The police checked them all thoroughly. They did, huh? No one throws numbers at a problem like the cops. But what if it wasn't someone he knew? Or rather, what if the culprit disguised themselves as a police officer? That would explain why he didn't find them suspicious. The Shigema family has close ties with the police after all. He would have had a reason to trust them. You might be right. But surely that couldn't have. Well, there's a problem with the theory. Be surprised how much police officers stand out. That's sort of the point after all. They're meant to be a visible deterrent against crime. But here's another interesting little bit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, no one pictures women or children. Even kids who've been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect the danger to look like an adult man. Besides, Shuichi was the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a very strong sense of right and wrong. That's right. Wait, surely you can't mean... Now you're getting it. You say a young woman approached Shuichi asking for help. What would he have done? If someone like that said they were lost and asked him for directions, would he have gotten into a car? He might have. My husband always told him that man had a duty to watch out for women and children. You could certainly argue that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays, but if Shuichi believed it, then we might have something here. Then you think the culprit was a young woman? But it was a man's voice on the phone. She might have been an accomplice, or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. If anything, that would explain why she hasn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case. So the question is, did anybody see Shuichi speaking with a young woman on the day of his disappearance? See what I said about people's biases, that goes for witnesses too. And I figured that maybe if I started asking new questions, I might get some new answers. So I spent my day asking around Shuichi's school route, seeing if anyone had seen anything. And one man thought he had. Do you mean he saw it happen? Well, I can't say that for sure yet. Turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if we could talk in private. Is it going to be the character we were earlier? Alright, this should do. There's no one around. We can speak in confidence. Excuse me, what was your name again? Oh, the teacher! Ah, da-da-da. Shunichi. But this guy... He's a teacher at a high school, isn't he? Her son sounds like a child, like a small child. Got it. Well, Junichi, I'm all ears. Just so we're on the same page. You're a private detective investigating Shuichi Shigemo's kidnapping. Do I have that right? I can't read or speak today. Of course, what else do I look like? How should I know what a private detective looks like? Forget it. Look, I tell you straight. My life is in danger. I need your help. You'll excuse me if that caught me a little off guard. Let me ask you straight. Who is trying to kill you? A student called Misha. Oh, wow. Interesting. A schoolgirl, eh? Sounds like you've been naughty. It's nothing like that. That girl, she's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Ichiro Shirashi, I saw her kidnap. Oh my god. It all starts to connect. Come again? I saw her talk to him on the street and lead him away. I didn't think much of it at the time, but then he went missing. She murdered him, I'm sure of it, or at least she's got something to do with it. That's what you're here for, isn't it? Then you can't let her get to me. If that's true, you've been sitting on some valuable information. Yeah, no kidding. Why didn't you tell anyone? Well, you see, if you can't explain that, I don't have any reason to believe you. I couldn't. She told me she'd kill me if I spoke a word. Excuse me. You're telling me a schoolgirl had you scared for your life? So you've been sitting on that all this time, and you think she's coming for you now that you've spilled the beans? Yes, that's it. Exactly. I'm begging you, don't let her get me. Arrest her. I'm telling you, she's a demon. Well, you seem to believe what you're saying, but it just doesn't add up. Also, he's a private investigator. He can't just arrest somebody. He's not an actual police officer. How could a schoolgirl have a fully grown man so terrified? Oh, veteran investigator. I just got an achievement. Okay. You don't know what she can do. She'll curse me. Curse you? I'm sorry, but you're losing me here. It's true, her house, it's... Oh, forget it. Why do I even bother? You seem dubious enough to believe me. But I should have known you'd never understand. Enough. I'll find someone else to help me. Alright then, dude. And that's about the long and short of it. I can hardly believe it. At the time, I thought his mention of curses was just crazy talk. But I'm starting to see that there might have been more to it. Then if we can just find that girl... Curse or no curse, if she was with Shuichi the day of the kidnapping... I'm tongue-twisting myself. Then there's a good chance she knows something. On top of that, I did some digging on the man I spoke to. His full name is Kohei Jonochi. He's a teacher at Komagata High School, here in Sumida. A teacher? Then the schoolgirl is one of his students? I think that's very likely. At last, we've got a lead. Hopefully it'll be the breakthrough we're looking for. No, we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Tell you what, why don't I tell you what I found, and then we can make a decision. Oh, I guess I should have picked that first. This kind of doesn't make sense after we've gone through the whole lead, but that's fine. All right. The Rite of Resurrection, huh? I read about that in a cult magazine the other day. Apparently some old book showed up recently with all the gory details. And they say that the rite can be found somewhere in Honjo. I remember the first time you told me about that. It felt like my prayers had been heard. Like I had hope, real hope for the first time. Ever since that awful day, I've wondered. What if I hadn't sent him to school? What if I just paid the ransom? Not a day goes by when I don't think that if I'd done something differently, Shuichi would still be alive. You can't blame yourself, ma'am. It was the culprit's fault, not yours. Yeah, but they can't help that. Though I know that won't help any, grief is funny like that. I'm guessing that's why you're after the rite? I guess I didn't need to ask. It's written all over your face. I can tell how much he meant to you. But, and this is a big but, if this rite is the real deal, using it will mean killing someone and stealing their soul. Is that a problem? Yeah, I don't think she minds that at all. If it comes to that, I'm afraid I have to stop you. Oh, that's a shame. A shame, huh? That's all? I thought if I'm going to be competing with other curse bearers, then your detective skills might come in useful. You realize you're talking about ending someone's life, right? Don't you see an issue with that? I think any parent in my position would happily kill for a chance like this. That's so, is it? Dear oh dear, what have I gotten myself into? Dude, you're so screwed. If it makes you uncomfortable, then you won't have to get any blood on your hands yourself. I don't need you to kill the other curse bearers. I only need you to find them. I won't be, but yeah, it's still involving them. It'd still be I'd still feel guilty. I won't be party to murder, ma'am, not even for a client. I'll pay you. How much can I give you to change your mind? Sorry, ma'am, but not everyone has a price. I've got my policies, and I stick to them. I see. I didn't realize you were so stubborn. Let me say, though, it's not like I don't get what you're going through. As long as you're not killing anyone with your own hands, maybe I can help you out. What do you have in mind? Yeah, but this is her killing people with it. I mean, unless you count the spirit as not her own hands. Let's cut in some hairs there. How about stealing someone else's curse stone after they filled it with soul dregs? If that was all you were after, then I could lend you my service guilt-free. Okay. If the other curse bearers want to kill each other, that's their business. I'm not trying to be a hero here. I guess there's no guarantee a stolen curse stone will work, but we can worry about that later. Well then, I suppose we have a deal. Although, what if I stole a curse stone using my curse? Would you disapprove? That would void our contract, ma'am. Just a warning you now. Yeah. That would you killing somebody. Before we go any further, why don't you tell me about that curse of yours? The Haunting Clappers, was it? That's one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, if I remember correctly. That's right. The original story did happen somewhere near here. I think. I'm sure I remember hearing that. In that case, my money would be on all the curse bearers being somewhere in Honjo. Our first move would be to narrow them down. Some of them are bound to try and come for you first. We'll need to be ready. The curses make their bearers more willing to kill, so an attack would come from anywhere. That sounds sensible. And if I remember correctly, your haunting clappers can set people on fire, but only if they have a naked flame or a lighter in their possession, is that right? That's right. In olden times, wooden clappers were used to warn people of fire. I'm guessing it punishes those who don't heed the warning. It seems like a good curse to have. It's simple and straightforward enough to use. Although it's hard to say how it stacks up without knowing what else is on the table. You really think it's that good? The target can't do much to throw it off, and it has a nice long activation window. It's big that it works on lighters, too. Just slip one into your target's pocket. Oh, that's right. They don't even have to be a smoker. You can just, like, discreetly just slide one into their pocket. Here, catch. And then, like, and say that condition were already fulfilled before they even knew you were there. They wouldn't even know what hit them. Maybe. I won't have to actually use it. I could just tell someone I could, and they'd have to do what I said. If you told someone, hey, I can light you on fire, could they just take it out of their pocket and chuck it into the woods? Like, if you give them a heads up. Threats could work, although without any proof, it'll come down to how convincing you can be. If only you could use the curse, then back out at the last second. At the last second? What an interesting idea. I have a lighter right here. We could try it now. Oh god, what's with all these people wanting to, like, practice their deadly curse? It's an interesting proposition. But maybe not. I'm not quite crazy enough to make myself a guinea pig. Exactly. You're an odd one, ma'am, if you don't mind me saying. And I don't think it's just the curse. You flatterer. Oh my god. As for what we do next, first of all, I think you should stay indoors. Try not to do anything spontaneous or outside your normal routine. Right then, have you decided what you want me working on? Help me with the right. He's already been investigating it. Yeah, let's... Finally I have a lead. I need to know what happened to my son. Your wish is my command, ma'am. I'll focus all my efforts on looking into the kidnapping. Although something just occurred to me. You can't investigate the matter at night, can you? At least until the sun rises. Could you search for the other curse bearers? Alright, I see how it is. Well, I'd be... Work 24 hours! Be happy to help. Odds are good that the other curse bearers are working by night. Anyone they kill under the cover of darkness won't be discovered until sunrise. I bet they'll be trying to do as much as they can before morning comes. So it's settled then. I'll look into the other curse bearers by night, and once the city wakes up, I can start asking questions. I'll investigate the kidnapping as well. Okay, so probably no matter what I picked, he's going to end up doing both. I'll even try and find Mrs. Shirashi as part of the bargain. Thank you. That's more than enough. Now then. I should get to work. There's only so much time before sunrise. I'll call you if I need... Oh, I'll call you if I find out anything new. You stay here and keep a lookout. All right. There's no telling what kinds of curses you might find out on the streets tonight. Don't go outside if you can help it, and try to be ready for anything. I will. Well, if that's all, I should be going. Alright. Cool. Some progress. This is where it gets muddly, right in this junction. I have anywhere between 15 and 30 minutes left, so I'll do what I can, but then I want to... Like, I'm enjoying this, so I'm hoping I can come back in 2 hours and do some more. It's been almost an hour since Richter left. He promised he'd call me if anything happened, but he hasn't. So all I can do is wait and wait. And go crazy. She's totally gonna go crazy. Should I put a record on? No, it's too late for that. I'm not in the mood for music anyways. The flowers put me at ease just a little. That old hanging scroll. I've seen it too often to feel anything from it now. Fax machine! This fax machine, I rarely find a use for it. I don't know anyone who owns one. Yeah, I only saw the rotary phone last time. The ticking seems so loud. It just goes to show how quiet it is. What's this? A newspaper. It must have fallen off the chair. Sure, let's read it. It's a newspaper. I only leave them in here for the guests. I hardly ever read them myself. I don't think I've taken the time to go over one in years, in fact. Well, it's not like I have anything better to do. Whoa, that's a lot of options. Look at the television. I don't really watch much television. Feels as if all the information in the world gets passed through that little black box. But Father stopped them from reporting on the kidnapping back when it happened. I was glad about that. Less fuss. No, really hate this. Now that everyone has more spending money to go around, people are coming up with all kinds of new diversions. Seems like only yesterday that people were flocking to the arcades to shoot aliens. But now we have these enormous theme parks and gaming machines that plug straight into our televisions. Everyone's talking about superhero series, foreign films, and movies based on the latest bestseller. Back in my day, fusion rock and folk music was all the rage. She sounds older than she actually is. But now it's all about city pop and idols. I find it hard to care about that sort of thing anymore. Looks like the city's biggest problem right now is pollution. I remember how the air and water used to be even more polluted. The river was covered in scum from all the sewage and industrial waste. It stank so badly it made my eyes water. Eventually people started getting sick, and it couldn't be ignored anymore. Fortunately, it's gotten better since then. Although the air around the industrial district is still filthy with gas and smog. Jesus. I see no point in turning it on. Alright, let's just... keep going through the newspaper, I guess. All sorts of articles about the current state of the economy. Now that the post-war boom has passed its peak, we're moving into the era of large corporations. It's about 220 to 230 yen to the dollar. Manufacturing is on the rise and exports are healthy. The dollar is down from its height and people are saying it could fall further. There's no denying how much the standard of living has improved in the past few years. It's common to own a car and television now, and supermarkets are better stocked than ever. Everyone attends high school now, even girls. Universal education policy, they call it. The country's gotten rich enough that every child can go to school. Education is the backbone of modern society. If you want to work for a good company, you have to get into a good university. With more people in the running than ever, the competition to get into those universities has gotten fierce, though. The new generation is rebelling. Schoolyard violence and delinquency are on the rise. But my boy was too sensible to get mixed up in any of that. I don't want any reading anymore. Yeah, exactly. I know it's dangerous to go out, but I can't just sit here and let this opportunity pass me by. I have to look for her, of course. She wasn't on fire, though, so it wasn't this character that killed her. First, I need to find more soul dregs. I can't leave the room, though. Like... I need to distract myself somehow. I don't want to be alone with my thoughts. Maybe reading the newspaper will take... I did try that. Oh my gosh, I have to do them even more. Now the comedy boom is over, all the comedians are flocking to other genres. The occult seems really popular at the moment. Look at all these paranormal specials. I hear the new big thing is some mascot line of delinquent birds, mockingbirds. Yeah, that's the stickers. Trends seem to have such short shelf lives now, with how quickly the times are changing. I think I'm just too old to keep up anymore. These young people are leading the way with their modern world views, and my generation will only fall further behind. If there's one thing Honjo never wants for, it's horrific crimes. They found a police officer dead in a local park just the other day. A lot of my family are in the police. I hope it wasn't anybody I knew. I don't read the news anymore, not since last year. Brings back bad memories. Suicide at local high school? Oh, I remember that. A high school girl jumped off a roof about a week ago. She was bullied, I think, or maybe it was something about exam pressure? Oh, that's why we have to read the newspaper. We found out the girl that we're looking for is already dead. Can't be. Just start reading more of the newspaper. Actually, you know what? I am. I wonder if it's an achievement to go through it all. Ah, it wasn't. I thought it might be. That was a lot of text. The same girl who witnessed my son's kidnapping committed suicide last week? But that means Mr. Junichi was terrified of someone who already died? Oh, that's a good point. Is that what he meant by a curse? I can't work this out on my own. Maybe Richter will know. Why won't he call? Oh, I haven't left it off the hook, have I? Let's go check. I'm waiting for Richter to contact me, but he hasn't. I've made sure the receiver is on the hook. It'll ring as soon as he calls. That must be him. Hello, Shigemori's... Wow, residents. Wow, wow. I feel so bad. Richter called me out to meet him, and we came here, to Komagata Bridge. Richter, there's something I need to tell you. Funny, I was just thinking the same thing. He's gazing down at the water. What does he see down there, I wonder? Do I show my hand? Oh, no. Please go ahead. Yeah, he's the one that called, so let's let him go first. I've been poking around places connected to the 7 mysteries looking for curse bearers. And I think I found new candidates. First, a tall man I ran into in Kinshibori Park. I asked him for directions, trying to probe him a little, but he turned the questions right back around on me. Then he was out of there the second he figured I wasn't what he was looking for. I got the sense curses were nothing new to him. I'm about 40% sure he's a curse bearer. Yeah. Then there's this middle-aged guy I saw on South Warigasu Street. There's no question about this one. He had one of the curse stones in his hand. Not subtle. He had a nervous air about him, too. It was clear he was up to some shady business. That's the guy that researches. Gathering soul dregs, I bet. He'd make a good target. This fucker. Next up is a pair, a young man and woman I saw around Ryogoku Bridge. This time the man came up to me and asked me flat out if I was a curse bearer. Told him I didn't know what he was talking about, and he backpedaled and left. Looks like they lurk around there often, looking for kindred spirits, would be my guess. Though it didn't seem like they were quite working as a pair. Gathering soul dregs in a group might be a decent idea if you could make it work. But with things being how they are, it's gotta be hard to find folks one can trust. They've got brass, though. I don't know what their deal is, but I'd like to find out. Last is 2 detectives I've seen sniffing around. The police are involved? Not necessarily. A body turned up in a local park a few days ago, so they might just be looking into that. Still, the park's got ties to one of the 7 mysteries. Might be it was a curse that did the guy in. And if they're sending in detectives from the head office, then something's gotta be up. How do you know where they're from? Let's just say that when you're in this business, there are some faces you get to know. Anyway, that's everyone who caught my eye. You found all of them in so little time? I really did hire the best. It's all in name, ma'am. Richter Kai, P.I. Rhymes, damn it. No, wait, make that Richter Kai, Investigator Extraordinaire. Mine, Investigator Extraordinaire. Is that why you can dress like that without drawing attention to yourself? You bet. An Investigator Extraordinaire can blend in like a chameleon in any outfit. Well, that aside, the middle-aged man and the young couple sound the most promising, am I right? Whichever we pick, it's still too early to make a move. It seems like the curse bearers are less involved with each other than we thought. Plus, there's still others we don't know about. Say we hang fire and see how things play out. Once more bodies start showing up, that'll get the pot nice and hot. And once it's boiling, our chance will... Go away. Go away. Oh, cool. Ah, that's good to know. If I have a friend pop up, I thought it showed for you guys, but it doesn't. That's good. Thank you, Steam. Chance will come. It did block me from reading my text, though. There's something I need to tell you. What's up? Well, that girl, Michio, the one who was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping? That's her. Well, she's dead. She's what? The student who committed suicide last week, that was her. I heard something like that had happened. Never got the name, though. Talk about bad luck. We finally get a lead, only to find it's turned into a literal dead end. Unless her death was the whole reason Junichi was so shaken up. Why would he give her name, though, if that... Okay. He said she was going to curse him. Was he talking about her taking revenge from beyond the grave? Seems like we're back where we started. Not necessarily. The teacher knows something, I'm sure of it. At the very least, I'd put money on him having something to do with Miss Shirashi's death. That's why he's so scared of being cursed by her. I I see. And also something tells me he knows more about your son's kidnapping. In any case, I think I've got a good idea of what he's hiding. Call it a hunch. A hunch? Well, more of a theory. Care to take a guess? Can't say for certain, but... What if Mr. Jun silenced Michiru with a curse? What do you think? It seemed to me that he was more scared of what someone else might do. That's true. That might be a little far-fetched. I see, I'm sorry if I disappointed you. I'm not really cut out to play detective. Well, no point dwelling on speculation. The truth will come out in time. Right now, I think we need to have another chat with Mr. Junichi. Didn't you want to tell me something? I've already said everything I want to say. Okay. Standing around is the last thing I want to be doing right now. It's my only chance to bring back my son. I can't afford to fritter it away. We're on Komagata Bridge, over the Sumida River. There's a highway on one side and a freeway on the other, but they're both deserted this late at night. Oh, you were close. Sumida River. The water is filthy and horrid, but at night when it's still, it looks almost peaceful. Can I ask you something, ma'am? Is the Sumida River what you Hanjo folks picture when you think of home? I couldn't say. All I can tell you is that I can hardly stand the sight of it. Right, should have guessed. This is where they found him after he went missing. Oh my god, dude, that was insensitive. Jesus Christ. All alone, floating in that horrible water. All I can think of is how scared he must have been, how cold he must have been. What did he ever do to deserve something so awful? I've come here every day since then. Oh, Jesus. And I prayed to the river to give him back. To give me back my son. Day after day after day. She definitely wants this right of resurrection more than anyone in this game. At least that's the vibe I'm getting. You know, in olden times, people believed rivers marked where a world met the next. So the act of crossing flowing water and a huge amount of spiritual significance. Back when Edo was founded, the people of Chu saw the Sumida River the same way. They associated the far side of the river with the afterlife. The same place would later become Hanjo. All their fear and revulsion accumulated there and took root. But then the Ryogoku Bridge sprang up after the Great Fire of Muraki, and just like that, Hanjo was part of the city too. And as it turned from farmland into a town, the people surrounded it with man-made rivers and crisscrossed it with canals and waterways. Weren't those to prevent flooding? That's what I was told. They were, but that's not all they were for. Their other purpose was to contain all the corruption that had built up on the far shore, and stop it leaking through to our side of the Great Divide. Officially, they were a physical barrier, but unofficially, they were a spiritual one too. So if I have this right, are you saying that Hanjo is a place where the real world meets the afterlife? Exactly. That's why the rite of resurrection is here, rather than anywhere else, I'm sure of it. It's probably why the 7 mysteries and their curses have survived to the modern day. And I guess that would make this spot we're standing now right over the water, the border between life and death. Jesus. If there were ever a place where bringing back the dead might be possible, I reckon it's here. It's funny that you mentioned praying to the river. That might have done more than you think. Is that supposed to make me feel better? Just thinking aloud, ma'am. Well, it's a nice thought. Oh, that's right. There's one more memory I have of this river. Do you mind if I tell you? Go ahead. It must have been about 20 years now. When I was still a schoolgirl. Back then, the Sumida River was much filthier than it is now. It was full of garbage and industrial discharge. It was scummy and slimy, and it stank. You could look all over the water and see dead cats and dogs and pigeons just float. Ew, God. One day, among all the filth and garbage, there was a piece of my missing classmate's hand. Jesus. It was almost a miracle when you stop to think about it. What were the chances that someone would find part of her that was still recognizable? And that although everything but the palm had rotted away in the water, the part that was left would have an identifiable scar, and that they could tell it had been a murder from the blade marks on the bone. Wait, are you talking about the Nejima murders? So you've heard of it. I'm impressed. I assume you were but an elementary schooler at the time. I wasn't really aware of it then. I only heard about it after the fact. I had no idea the victim was a classmate of yours. Well, that's disturbing. To be honest, it was a bit of a blur. A wave of chaos just parting around me. Something like that. They said the rest of her body must have sunk to the bottom of the river. They combed the riverbed, but they only ever found pieces. Everything else must have rotted and flowed out to sea. Afterwards, I heard that all the divers who had been looking for her fell ill. And that disgusting water, I'm not surprised. A sorry story for everyone involved, huh? It's funny, everyone figures the river's filthy already, so one more piece of garbage won't hurt. But every little bit makes it worse. It's a vicious cycle. I know I wouldn't want to go rooting around down there myself. That's right, which is why the riverbed is the last place anybody would go looking. Or so is the killer's thinking, I suppose. Times were changing quickly back then. Things were confusing. Everyone seemed to be in a hurry. Young people were moving to Tokyo in droves. Some even ran away from home to make it in the big city. And they made easy targets for bad people. A lot of them ended up disappearing without a trace. You see, back then, if you chopped a body up into tiny pieces and threw it in the river, it would rot quickly and discreetly and sink to the bottom, never to be seen again. Are you saying what I think you're saying? They arrested him shortly after. Fumichika Nejima, the man who killed my classmate and cut her into pieces. He was so methodical about it, it couldn't have been his first crime. And people began to wonder how many other girls he'd murdered the same way. The police never found any evidence of other murders in the end, but the river knows the truth. That's creepy. How many corpses has it swallowed up over the years, I wonder? The same thoughts spread through everyone's mind, and they started to avoid this area. So really, this river has been rank with corruption for decades now. Or at least that's how it seems to me. Well, was that interesting? Oh god. Well, I can see why you don't have any good memories of this river. Yeah, no shit. With all that darkness lurking beneath the surface, there's no reason that you would. Still, if I may, ma'am, I'm surprised you know so much about the Nejima murders. It was one of her classmates, of course she would know something about it. But how could I not? After all, I was the one who found the hand. Oh god. She's creepy on so many levels, but for understandable reasons it seems so far. The police actually wrote me a thank you letter. They said it was only thanks to me that they managed to bring Nejima to justice. That was the only time my father ever said he was proud of me. Wow, that's dark too. I guess it wasn't the killer's day. Sometimes I wonder if he resents me for it. Yeah, most likely, lady. Sumida River. I have nothing but awful memories of it. Okay, now it's got a check mark. Something wrong? Not really, it just struck me. It's been 20 years since the Nejima murders. So it has. Not to spook you or anything, but I thought you might be interested in knowing. Life in prison doesn't always mean life. There's precedent for first-time offenders being allowed out on parole after 20 years. Oh, God. Only if they're found to show remorse and the desire to reform themselves, of course. That's right, I'm impressed you know so much. Still, it's hard for someone with a criminal record to reintegrate into society. I hear they've... Oh no, did they mention the other chick's stepdad had a criminal record? I heard they've been trying to fix that recently, matching inmates with jobs and accommodation. Oh, really? They keep an eye on them, of course, and make them report in for regular checkups. But to avoid discrimination, they keep the inmates' records a secret from everyone but their employers. They even give particularly notorious criminals new identities, so they won't be recognized in the workbook. This might be why we can't access the section in the the high school girl is so and the teacher so interconnected into this one. Man, I wish I knew that before spending half an hour replaying a bunch of sections of that chapter. my, the way you put it. It's like you're saying Fumichika Nejima could be out on parole right now, back in society under a new name, with nobody the wiser. It's possible. As it happens, a little birdie told me about a big name making parole a few months back. I don't know if that was Nejima, but our discussion just now did bring it to mind. Let's see. How unsettling, yeah, to say the least. Now that you mention it, I just remembered something too. What was it? I was passing Komagata High School a little while ago when I saw someone. A janitor, I think. And I could have sworn he reminded me of Fumichika Nejima. Oh? He looked a little different after 20 years. Much thinner than I remembered, too. I told myself I was just seeing things. Great, yeah, it's the dude we can't have the dialogue with, but perhaps it was him after all. So, what next? The big question now is what the rest of the curse bearers are up to. Luckily, the Sumida River is a good distance from any of the 7 mysteries. It's unlikely the other curse bearers will come all the way here. I can finally have a moment to think. I see. All right. Excuse me? Oh, random chick? Random chick just come by? No, not the one with the dude, no. Where did she come from? It's like she appeared out of nowhere. I didn't mean to startle you. I'm terribly sorry if I've gotten the wrong people, but would you happen to be curse bearers? Just straight up, just like... Curse bearers? What's that then? It means someone who's gathering souls for the Rite of Resurrection. You have heard of the Rite of Resurrection, haven't you? Everybody's talking about it. Man, this chick's so blunt. Color me intrigued. Care to tell me more, miss? What was your name again? Oh, silly me. I'm Ayame Tono. She certainly has no reservations to... Yeah, exactly. It'll be worth keeping an eye on her. She could be trouble. There's more to the Rite of Resurrection than meets the eye, you see. So the best way to collect soul dregs is to kill other curse bearers. Man, she's just... That's about the size of it. I hope it wasn't too much to follow. No, I think I got the gist. Oh, I think I have to head out. Everybody else just came home. I will try to come back in about an hour and a half, 2 hours? We'll see. If not, probably tomorrow night after the hockey game. So thanks to anyone that's there.